Trust me, buddy. Trust me, today is a cold one. So I'm going to see what I can do before I have to run out of this cold weather. Actually, let me see. Let me see the temperature. It's 39 degrees and windy. Trust me, for me, this is very, very cold. Very, 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 very cold. Very, very cold. Trust me on that one. But for today, back to part 2 of my pallet wood box building. So today is just ripping up boards and glue up as quick as possible and get out of this cold weather. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Ripping down some strips. Then, oh man, I know I forgot something. Let me go and get my proper PPE. Yeah. The proper PPE. Else I'll be running blindside on this one. Yeah. Woo. What a day that will be when I am in a warm shop and cold days like these. But for now, I'm grinding. Yeah. I'm grinding. So I'm at it now. Oh, this is a piece of walnut. Got this from a plyboard. No, from a pallet. Yeah. lot of slots, lot of faces. We're just giving a shout out to those in the on the live. One thing whenever you're using a table saw, you have to make sure that you are focused. You'll have setbacks. The next block wall up. Okay, let me see what I have now. I need to sort out these boards in terms of like colors to see what I get. So this is one color. So I want to mix them up to get like a pattern when I'm gluing them up. So this is one color. This is walnut. I was surprised when I found one of the pieces on the pallet that I dismantled. It had walnut on it. And you know, walnut is like gold in the woodworking world. So I got, out of that one piece, here I have what, 8 pieces. Yeah, 8 pieces. So I'm going to space these to get a pattern with them. No, 9 pieces. I actually have 9 pieces of walnut. And then this, at first I thought this looked like maple. So I have these. Let me sort them out by color. So far majority of what I have is poplar. Oh, this brick. Majority poplar. So I'm just sorting them out in terms of color. So see how best I can work out this. See how best I can get this work out in terms of the dimension that I have for the box. So I have that, and I have a lot of these, plus the ends for the pallet. I'm going to see if I have my measurement out first in terms of, so the dimension of the box is 16 inches by 10, 16 by 10 by 8. So 16 by 10 by 8. So I need to work out this in sections of 8 inches for the glue up. So I need four panels, 4 sides to glue up. So I'm going to see how best I can match it. So as I said, I need at least 8 inches. So I'm going to work out the 8 inches here. So this is really just a rough layout in terms of what I want. So I'm going to work out the 8 inches and see how much pieces it takes to get to the 8 inches. See if I can get three sections of 8. I will be good, depending based on the measurements that I have. If I get 3 sections of 8, I have the entire dimension for the box in terms of for the rectangle shape that it is going to be. So this is actually 8 inches. So this is 8. So I'm just working it out. So far I have 1 8. Then I can start to switch out the pieces. So that's 1 8. So I just need 3 sections of 8, because if the box is 20, is, I said what, 10 inches by 16. Yeah, so 3 sections of 8 should give me what I want. Sections of 8. So far I'm getting I need to make some switch around now. I'm going to switch out some of the colors, switch out some of these colors to get what I want in terms of, add some of these colors to this to give the box a different look. To tone down on the poplar, just blending in these just to make it look a little bit different. Okay. Right there. This is what I should have done. Make more sense. Get all the 8, then I can move around the pieces to get what I want. So I need 3 sets of 8 inches. So these are just for the sides. Okay. This pretty much looks like it now. So now I'm going to drop 3 pieces of this in this. One. It's just really moving around these boards until I get what I am looking for. So I have 9 pieces of walnut so far I've used. Yeah. So if I have 9, I should have 3 pieces. Yeah, 3 pieces in each set. Okay. Think I am liking it this way. So add 1. Remove 1. Yeah. Think I am liking what I'm seeing with this layout right here. So now it's just a matter of switching out with this side. So move from this side and continue to add as I move from this side. Give me a piece of walnut. Give me a piece of walnut. This is just to determine how the outside of the box is going to look in terms of mixing up these boards. It's a lot of pieces of board to glue up, but I'll get what I want, so okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much for that section. Now this section, gets a little shuffling, gets a little shuffle up, gets a little shuffle up with, yeah. Okay, so this pretty much looks okay to me. I think I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, definitely think what am I doing? I am trying to mix up these boards to create a tacky. This game called, it looks like tricky. No, yeah, I'm creating a pattern with these slots that I want to use for a box. So I'm using I actually got all these boards from a pallet. So I'm using them to make a box. Using it to make a box. So I'm lining up the patterns in terms of how I want the outside of the box to look. And then I'm going to actually glue this up. So this is for the outside, for the 4 rectangle shape. With the rest of the board that I have, I'll be cutting it up also and using it to make the pattern, to make the top and the bottom for the box. So it's kind of a lot of work, but I'm just giving myself a challenge. You know, when you like a challenge, you will, give yourself that challenge. So that's what I'm doing right now. So for today, I'm trying to see if I can get these pieces glue up. Then I can actually rip them down to the, after I get it glue up, then I can rip it down to the actual dimension of the box, then flatten them on the thickness planer, and then can move to that first stage of the build. So far, if you're looking good, you will see, I don't know how well you can see it, but if you're looking good, you will see how it looks. For me, it looks very nice. I'm just imagining how this board is going to turn out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to line up my clamps. Line up the clamps. First, let me remove these pieces that I'm going to use later, maybe for our next project. Maybe I'll use them to make coasters, but for now, let me remove these, rest them here, put them in a little bundle, remove this saw. You have to bear with me, it's a little bit cold and I'm not used to this chilling weather. Let me put it that way. Okay, so yeah. Woo. It's a chilly day. Chilly day. Not complaining. I know it is worse some other places. But where I'm at now, it's, let me see. The temperature is 39 degrees. So that's really chilly. Oh, let me try this. Continue inventing stuff. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. But I tried. It didn't work. I tried. It just didn't work for me. I did it before, but this time around it didn't work. So let me just remove some of these. Let me just remove some of these. Oh yeah. I think I'm getting somewhere now. So I have to get this part right. In terms of for the patterns. Oh yeah. I think this is, I think I'm getting there. I'm getting what I'm looking for. Oh yeah. Yeah. This feels like a workout. because it's so cold. Mhm. Yeah. Well, this glow up requires what you call patience, time and patience. Time and patience when you're working with so much little small piece. But I got this on Amazon, this little glue roller. I'm thinking about getting one of those bottles, one of those bottles that you use to, you know, to do your glue up. But for now, this works perfectly fine for me. So it's really a lot of board, but you just have to do them one piece at a time. One piece at a time. Yeah. What I didn't do, I should have counted the amount of pieces of board that is in this box. But it's not too late. I can count it after I do the glue ups. I can go in my own spare time, not boring you with my boring counting, and then get the numbers to find out exactly how many pieces of board is in this box that I am making. Yeah. For this glue, this is one of my favorite glues. I've been using this glue from the very first time I decided that I want to teach myself this craft. This is actually Type 1 3. Because I make a lot of cutting boards, this is a food safe glue. So I use it to make cutting boards and basically do every single thing because it is also a multi-purpose glue. I know that Type 1 comes out with other glues that are geared for specific boards. Like they have a glue that they use that you can use for walnuts. So this kind of helps to speed up my gluing time. Yeah, so it actually speeds up my gluing time, which I like. This glue kind of give you a little setting time to work with also. So quite a bit boring. You guys can let me know. This is actually a part of woodworking that I like. Not all glue ups, that may be specific, because I know that there are some glue ups that are technical, that requires you making jigs just to get the glue to hold, or in terms of how you want it to hold. So it's kind of chilly outside here. Yep. So I'm getting there. While you're at it, guys, while I'm doing this glue up, what do you think about my sign? I did those signs personally by myself. I actually carved them. You know, I took the time out to carve those signs. So this glue actually have a little setting time. So as long as I am quick, I think it gives you about half an hour there about. So I can manage to glue up all these slots as quick as possible. Then I can just clamp up all of them one time. So this is a box that I'm making personally for myself. I've made a couple of boxes, and I think that's one way you can improve your woodworking skill, by making box. So you have different type of box. You have that box joints, you have dovetail joint, you have butt joint box, you have miter joint box. So there is a lot of couple of techniques that you can use to make boxes. I've not yet done any dovetail box, but I think I'm going to try in my spare time. I've actually bought myself a pull saw, and I'm going to get myself also this guy that I watch. He sells a jig that he used to cut his dovetail. His name is Cat Moses. He's famous in the woodworking world. So I'm going to get one of his jigs, try it out, and master the craft of cutting dovetails, because I think I like how they look. I've done bow tie inlays and all those stuff before. So I'm getting there. Pretty young in the game, but they say that you're never too old to learn. So I am making use of learning something new each and every time. And you may not learn everything, but at least you can appreciate what you would have learned over the time of doing your woodworking. So I'm getting there slowly but surely. Still have a couple more slots to go. Then I can do my final glue up before I reach to my limit in terms of bearing the coolness in terms of the weather. Yeah, I think this is the final set. Yes, guys, this is requires a little bit of patience, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. One piece at a time. Just add some glue. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh man. Feel like I'm gluing out 300 pieces of board. Yeah. Two more pieces. Just two more pieces to go. I'm almost there. Okay, good. Set this on there. Okay, that looks more like it. So